Hey guys, Capo here, making a quick video on the new Modern Warfare 3 PC beta, and we'll go through some settings and make sure you can run it the best you can. So we'll start off with some graphics. So we'll go through, we can have the aspect ratios just automatic, turn your VSync off, your custom frame rate, entirely up to you. I set mine to my monitor refresh rate, so it's 240, so if you've got 144, set it to that. You can leave it on unlimited and have it just go as much as it can. It's entirely up to you. I like to limit it to what the monitor does, so it's up to personal preference. You can change the brightness to whatever you like on your monitor. Mine's currently at 65. You want to have focused mode off, your NVIDIA Reflex low latency. I put it on and boost. Make sure your HDR is off. You definitely don't want that on. That's not going to help you in any way, shape or form. I'll go to quality. So I'll have it on render resolution at 100. Dynamic resolution off. We've got upscaling on fidelity CAS. I've got it on about 80% strength. The default's like 75. Just play around with it. It looks fine how it is. You can set that. The Filmatic SMAA for your anti-aliasing. VRAM 90%. Your variable rate shading's off. And then we'll go through the details and textures. So we'll just go through these. Depth of field off. Make sure you turn that one off. That's the main one. And then you can go through these ones. Shader quality low. So the on-demand texture streaming you want to turn off. It does tend to cause network issues on some machines. So if you find you're getting some packet loss latency, some pop-ups like that coming up, turn it off. It's easier just to leave it off. It doesn't make any difference visually, as you'll see, so it's fine to have off. The rest, we've got local texture, streaming qualities on low, shadow quality low. The screen space shadows off, ambient off, screen space off, static reflection low, and the environment. We've got tessellation near terrain memory on max, volumetric quality low, the physics quality off, weather grid volumes off, and water quality as water caustics and wave wetness. We'll go over to view. You can set your field of view. Anything from 110 to 120 will be perfectly fine. It's really just personal preference what you want to have. ADS field of view I have as affected. Weapon and vehicle on wide. Turn your motion blur off. I don't know why these are even in it. They're horrendous. No one wants motion blur on. Just turn them off. Film grain on 0. And then I have the inverted flashbang on, which means your screen goes black instead of white. Entirely personal preference. And then we've got the controller settings. So the ones that are different, so I've got a PS5 controller, so you can turn your trigger effects off, and the main one that they've got now, same as on the console, is a dead zone inputs, and you can actually test your dead zones, which is cool. So if we go into this, you can change these, so you can test your dead zones. So it's got a big red circle on it, so then we can reduce, say, these down to like 5 and 5. And then we can test. And they're both on 0, both on 0. Looks good. So adjust them to your own controller, if you play on controller, that is. And it's good to have a test in it. Now you can see if your controller actually has stick drift or not. Cool. So that's handy. We'll go to aiming. They're all basically the same as before, so you don't really need to change anything on there. Yeah, nothing's changed on all that stuff. That's all the same. And then we can go interface. I don't think much has changed on this as well. Make sure your minimap is on square. The one thing you can set is your crosshairs on static. Then you'll find that the crosshair doesn't move if you have your center dot on. So if you have a center dot is it in this one? Yeah, center dot on. So if you have the center dot on and the thing static, then you'll have, it does this weird motion bobble thing. So put it on static instead of on, because you've got on and static. Put it on static. and then the rest are all just the defaults. If you want to have your telemetry stuff on, you can. I usually just have FPS, server latency, packet loss. If you want to put the rest of the stuff on there, by all means, go for it. They're the top left corner of the screen. Cool, that's all you need to change for this. You'll find when you put the Fidelity CAS thing on, it does look a lot sharper. I found the FPS is quite good with it on. Obviously, you know, depending on your own specs, it will be different, but it does look better. I've also got Ardu's Wars filters running, the Treyarch inspired filters running on this as well, and it looks fantastic. So if you want to give those a go as well, I'll put a link in the description to the video where he sets those up for you. So that's everything you need to change. Enjoy the beta and have a good one. See you guys.